In this module, we are going to classify animals. That's why this classification is called animal classification. In classification, we start the classification of organism from lower level, that is the species, and reaches up to higher level, that is called kingdom. In between, we find out that species, then genus, family, order, class, phylum, and kingdom. When we move from lower level to upper layer level, means from species to kingdom, we find out that number of similar characteristics goes on decreasing, while the number of dissimilar characteristics goes on increasing. So on the basis of similar and dissimilar characteristic, we are going to classify the organism. So in the series of classification, we are going to discuss here first phylum, that is phylum Porifera. Porifera means those organisms which are having pore in their body. They are considered as the members of Porifera. These are the simplest pore-bearing organisms. May be solitary, means individually they are present in the form of colony, or they are sedentary. Mostly they are marine, some they are freshwater. Vase shape or cylindrical body they are having. Body shows cell aggregate plan, means group of cells, means loosely held cells they are present. No tissue or organs is present in their body. In Porifera, ostia are the small pores through which water enters the body, and osculum is the opening through which water exits the body. Body cavity is called spongocoel. Conocytes, these help in digestion. Digestive system remains absent in these organisms. Exoskeleton made up of silica, calcium carbonate, or protein spongin fibers. Porifera feed on detritus material present in water. Detritus means dead or decaying material. Asexual reproduction, that is caused by budding, means formation of a small outgrowth takes on the body of parent organism, and this small outgrowth during favorable condition detach itself from the parents and develop into a complete new organism. If sexual reproduction is there, then sexual reproduction takes place by gametes. Sponges have great power of regeneration. Re means again, generation means to generate the dead or damaged parts. For example, Cycon and Euspongia, these are the example of phylum Porifera. Here you see the diagrams of Cycon and Euspongia, which are going to represent the phylum Porifera. The second phylum, that is called Cnidaria or Coelenterata. They are colonial or solitary form, sedentary or free living animals, means they stop at a place, they are found at a place, or they move from one place to another place. Most are marine, but few may be found in fresh water, for example hydra. Body is radially symmetrical, means if we cut the body from any of the plane, we find out that organs they are divided into equal parts. Presence of specialized cell, that is called cnidocytes, which contains stinging structure called as nematocyte. These stinging structure help these organisms to prevent from their prey. You see, these are the structure, thread-like structure. These are called stinging parts, which help to prevent them from the predators. Cnidocytes are present in tentacles, help in capturing prey, as their nematocytes discharge toxin into them. Tissue level organization is seen for the first time in Cnidaria. Due to blind sac body plan, mouth and anus are the same. Body cavity called coelentron help in digestion and circulation. Two types of body forms, polyps and medusa. Polyps are sedentary and cylindrical life forms. These are the certain example of Coelenterata. Medusa are free swimming and umbrella shaped, and these are going to show alternation of generation, means medulla goes to change into polyps and polyps goes to change into medusa. Mouth is surrounded by tentacles which help in locomotion and capturing prey. Poorly developed nervous system forming nerve net. Asexual reproduction takes place by budding and sexual takes place by gamete. Sea anemones are polyp type Cnidaria. Jellyfish are Medusa type. Corals are used in jewelry and they form coral reefs. Here you see the structure of Hydra Cnidarian is having a network of nerves in their body, and this network of nerve in Cnidarian or especially in Hydra, that is called ganglion, mass of nerves, that is called ganglion.